At Courts Ready Cash. Plus, you get flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply now. Visit shopcourts.com. The more friends you refer, the more cash back. What are you waiting for? Make every moment count with a loan from Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. From Wetfest to Food Field, from Queen Show to Jubilee, Culturama 49, so you must be, yeah.
From July 27th to August 8th, join us in Nevis for the Caribbean's greatest summer line, Culturama 49.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass, 49 years of mass.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Caleb Barrage. As the government continues in its efforts to find solutions to bring relief to consumers as the cost of food increases, government officials including Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and Minister of Commerce and Consumer Affairs, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, met with representatives of major food suppliers and traders in St. Kitts and Nevis. According to information reaching ZIZ, the meeting was held to address the high prices of food and other goods in the supermarkets. A post on the St. Kitts Nevis Information Service Facebook page about the meeting also spoke about other government efforts to reduce consumer spending, saying, quote, "To date, the government has lowered corporate income tax and unincorporated business tax, as well as reduced the excise tax on gasoline. Additionally, persons are also benefiting from concessions on all school supplies. This measure runs until the end of September 2023. The Public Works Department Building Division on Nevis is in the process of refitting a building for the relocation of the Charlestown Police Station. Minister responsible for Public Works in the Nevis Island Administration, Honorable Spencer Brand, confirmed the pending move for officers at the station house during the July 6th sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly.
The latest project, Madam President, that they have been engaged in is really to outfit a building in Charlestown that would soon see the relocation of the Charlestown Police Station. For some time, Madam President, the good lawmen and lawwomen on the island of Nevis have been expressing some concern about the facility there at the Charlestown Police Station. And I am happy that the federal government, Madam President, have given this project some consideration, and we are hoping that in very short order we will see the renovation and upgrade of the Charlestown Police Station building in Charlestown, so that our lawmen and our lawwomen can be in a much more comfortable position.
It was previously noted that the relocation was due to health concerns expressed by officers working in that building. The Charlestown Police Station houses the various operations departments and administrative offices for the top brass of District C. It also houses the District C Magistrate Court. Cabinet has approved St. Kitts and Nevis's accession to the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie, OIF. That's according to Cabinet Secretary Dr. Marcus Natter in the latest presentation of the Cabinet briefing. He explained what the organization represents.
La Francophonie represents countries and regions where French is a customary language, where a significant proportion of the population are French speakers, or where there is a notable affiliation with French culture.
Dr. Natta also spoke about the benefits of being part of the organization.
With over 88 member countries, La Francophonie holds tremendous cultural, commercial, and political benefits and opportunities for St. Kitts and Nevis as we look to build strategic partnerships with Canada, France, and the countries of Africa for development and resilience.
Other matters discussed during the cabinet meeting include the approval of the calendar of activities to mark the nation's 40th anniversary of independence. The Independence 40 calendar will be revealed during an official launch event on Friday, July 14 at the Circus downtown Bastille at 4:30 p.m. Heads of state and government of the European Union and the Community of Latin America and the Caribbean States, CELAC, will be meeting in Brussels for the EU-CELAC summit from July 17th to 18th, the first in 8 years. The summit will be co-chaired by the President of the European Council, Charles Michel, and the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Honorable Ralph Gonsalves. Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, and the heads of state and government of the 33 CELAC member states and the 27 EU member states will be in attendance. The delegation from St. Kitts and Nevis includes the Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, Minister of Sustainable Development, Environment and Climate Action, Honorable Dr. Joyel Clark, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kibas, Permanent Secretary in the Prime Minister's Office, Naima Hazel, and Press Secretary to the Prime Minister, Adelcia Connor-Ferlans. The delegation leaves the island on Saturday 15th and returns on Wednesday 19th. During the summit, leaders will discuss several critical topics, including climate financing, implementing the Global Gateway Investment Strategy, the fight against transnational organized crime, and cooperating to promote democracy, rule of law, human rights, and peace and security. In addition, a dedicated meeting between Caribbean and EU leaders will be held prior to the EU-CELAC summit. The goal of this meeting is to have a conversation on pertinent issues such as the green transition, climate finance, and a structured cooperation between the EU and the Caribbean region. After the break, musical ambassadorial trip pilot project for artists initiated and camp culture underway. Stay with us.
Horses and Company Limited, providing a greener future for the exceptional people that we value.
50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win, and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis, through the Ministry of Creative Economy, launched its first ever musical ambassadorial trip pilot project for musical entertainers to Jamaica to bring recognition to the talent and creativity of local artists in St. Kitts and Nevis. The team of 5 creative professionals on the project in Jamaica is engaging with industry professionals and includes Kervin Infamous Benjamin, project advocate and ambassador to the Ministry of Creative Economy and Sports, Alicia Watley, manager and creative director, Nigel Trucapo Lewis, content engineer and media documenter, and Kremi Imac O'Loughlin and Dijor Alexander, both local artists. Ambassador Benjamin heads this initiative in his role as the project advocate and is quoted as saying, "I am deeply passionate about music and I am dedicated to promoting and uplifting my fellow entertainment professionals here in St. Kitts and Nevis. My position as ambassador allows me to advocate for the recognition, rights and opportunities of my musically talented colleagues, foster partnerships and nurture creativity within the industry." The pilot project is in keeping with the 2022 election campaign pledge made by the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party to unlock the orange economy within the Federation so that creativity, the arts and culture can be pursued as careers and productive endeavors. Their team's collaboration is expected to pave the way for future projects and contribute to the growth and development of the creative economy in St. Kitts and Nevis. Children are being exposed to the Federation's culture at Camp Culture being held at the St. Johnston Community Center this week. The camp is hosted by Valens International Masquerades Group in collaboration with the Brotherhood Drummers and the St. Peter's Bringing Back the Culture Group. Lead captain of Valens International Masquerades Group, Jason Wilkes, explained what is taking place at the camp.
It's a cultural camp, an all-inclusive cultural camp where we engage the children to the different folk groups and hopefully, win their minds in an attempt to carry the culture forward. We basically, like I said, I am affiliated with Valens Masquerade Group, and my group here this morning, we would have covered basically everything from the masquerade hat down to the skirt of the masquerade itself. So we touch base with the hats, we touch base with the cape, the skirt, the tomahawk, and the whip or the hunter.
He said the feedback has been positive as the children are interested in what is being taught.
The children are receptive. I feel as though they are well engaged. I must say though that they are more a practical people, set of children. They want to do the drumming, the practical aspects of the camp. They want to do the drumming, they prefer to do the dancing and that sort of thing. So they are receptive, they are taking the lessons as the days come, and we are grateful for that as well.
Some of the participants explained what they have learned so far.
I learned about drumming, how to put my hand, and how to use the drum and so.
So today I learned how they bend the wood to put it around the drum, which in the drum made out of animal skin, and the wood around it, they had to damp it in water first, and damp wood bends. So yeah, that's how they do it.
Learn about the clothes them, learn what the mask for, what the hat for, where the clothes come from. Yeah. And I learned that the masquerade joined with two countries, Africa and Europe. Two of them mix together make masquerade. And the Caribbean too. I learned about the origins of the music, where it come from. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I learned the instruments. I learned a lot of stuff today. And I'm ready to learn more stuff.
Camp Culture is running for 1 week and will wrap up on Friday. On Monday, TDC marked its 50th anniversary by celebrating TDC Day under the theme Your Neighbor, Your Partner, Your Future. A 50th anniversary cake cutting ceremony was held at the TDC Home and Building Depot at the CA Paul Southwell Industrial Park. A similar activity was held in Nevis at the TDC Home and Building Depot at Pinney's Industrial Estate. Also celebrated on TDC Day were birthday twins, one each from St. Kitts and from Nevis, persons who shared the same birthday with the TDC group of companies and are TDC customers. The birthday twin in St. Kitts was Miss Carleen Phipps, and the Nevis TDC birthday twin was Michael Manners. Gospel artist Sarah Divienne is preparing for the launch of his debut album in August with a unique attraction, distributing his album on USB drives rather than CDs. More in this report.
Gospel artist Sarah Divienne is preparing for his album launch, which is fast approaching. In providing an update recently, Sarah said preparations have been going well. The launch is taking place at the Halal Praise Worship Tabernacle Church in Needsmust, upstairs Kumars, and will feature a wide array of local and regional gospel artists.
We're going to feature like award-winning gospel recording artists, the Jamaican band Rohan Clark, now based in Atlanta, praise God, and again international sensation Band again. He's very colorful, not only rap, but he's very versatile. Band again as well. And also we feature the likes of Lestina, rising gospel star from St. Kitts, doing well, and we also feature the man himself, Evie. Praise God, me and Evie have a collab, been doing good on the radio. Thank God for Freedom FM, they play it a lot, and those who also share it a lot, and they realize that, you have a good amount of stream there on YouTube. So that's Evie, and we feature a rising star, a new sensation, Josie. And guess what, for the title track, me and Josie on the title track for the album. Elsa President again from St. Croix, international sensation. And Elsa, her music played a lot here, especially on Freedom. Praise God. So all by God's help, we look forward to have an awesome time in the Lord. And also we have Roots Band, praise God, doing their set.
The album launch is rather unique, as instead of getting a CD as is customary at these kinds of events, patrons who purchase the album will receive a custom-made USB drive.
So I must praise God for my wife, Joel Grant, praise God for her. She's the one that suggests that we would do the custom-made flash drive, USB, in the album style this time around. And she had mentioned that roughly about 2 years ago. Yeah, because the album is coming from so far. So yeah, so the album will be available and digital download, and also physical in hard copy, and the USB, custom-made USB.
Cyril also provided an update on his pre-launch event in St. Lucia, which is slated for later this month.
As a pastor of the Church of God 7-Day Caribbean Conference, we have in our schedule yearly convention, and this year we give God thanks that St. Lucia is the island that is hosting it. And I'm thanking God for this blessed opportunity where I get to introduce the album. We get to introduce the album in the convention, and the last Saturday night, and the concert will be starting at 7:30 p.m. So they will feature me as a guest artist in the youths. They're having their anniversary. I think it's their 20th anniversary, on that night. So they feature me as a special guest where I get to introduce the album, to St. Lucia. Look out.
The name of Cyril's debut album is Low City and will feature new songs yet to be released and singles he released recently, including Zion, which dropped earlier this year with a music video.
Coming up in regional news, Trinidad and Tobago records first case of monkeypox. The details when